Our Kogalo, they are giving me sleepless nights. First of all, Kogalo, we were leading very good against Mashemeji. What happened? The game was played at our own backyard, at our home ground, the Raila Odinga Stadium. But still, we can't beat the Mashemeji. Come on, Kogalo. That was a bit shameful. We expecting that it's going to be to get 3 points. Now, police only need a draw to win the Premier League. But police being police, maybe they'll just stumble. Shabana, we are counting on you, Shabana.
Because of now,
I've been doing this month for the last 2 months. I've been doing this month. The months are not passing.
2 assists and a penalty.
Yeah, 2 assists and a penalty, man. That was so crazy. This is the Palmer that I needed. And mark me, you Club World Cup. We are going to cause a lot of problems.
Okay, let's wait and see, because many teams are there. So it's not kind of it's a Betis kind of game, or the other teams you're playing. It's not like you're playing with the Betis.
No, bro.
The other teams, I don't know from where.
Why are you hating now, man? Why are you hating now?
I'm not hating. I'm saying like this team big.
You guys say Betis. No, you guys say Betis were a real deal, right? We played against Nottingham, we won. We played against Liverpool, we won. We played against Betis. Now you're still saying that Club World Cup we're going to face a lot of challenges. Let the challenges come. Chelsea is a team to watch. When we see a trophy, man, that's when that's when you see the real Chelsea. The Chelsea of Drogba, the Chelsea of those eras, man. The Chelsea of the Champions League. Come on. This is a trophy you're fighting against.
Zima yo kitu. Hello guys, welcome again to another week of the Triple Cup Show. Very nice. Easy evening, man. After a very kind of short break, EPL is not there, kind of. Football in general, and then Champions League also, like all the football except just the Kenyan League, it's only what's pending. And then who else joined me, man? Last time we were here with him, it was before the big game. And then after the big game, he's back again. Malek Louis, what's up? How are you?
Yeah, man. Here we are. Same as you left us. We are back again at the show, man. Welcome, guys.
Okay. So, man, where can we start, man? Because it has been kind of, how can you call it, man? It's kind of not a busy, but busy kind of a schedule where there's many games, man. I don't know where to start it, man. Because first of all, how have you been? Before we start to check which side of the game you're going to check on.
Yeah, I mean, we've been great. I've been doing good. But right now, we don't have Premier League. Don't have any other league. So just chilling, waiting for the Club World Cup to begin. But we've been entertained by the Nations League. So yeah, there'll be some football activities going on here.
Okay, let's start with the PSG. Again, it's the Champions League. That's it. Which was the final, where you guys were rooting for Inter, and I said, it's a bad choice. It's a bad choice. What happened that game, man? What happened? Your team just... how can you be beaten 5, man? Let's start from there. 5.
Literally, I don't know what happened. I was expecting it's going to be a real final, man. And then getting into the first 10 minutes, I'm like, yo, is this the Inter that I saw against Barcelona? I mean, come on, guys. What are you guys doing? I watched that game first half, and then I was like, damn it, man. I can't watch this game because it was really embarrassing, man. Yo.
Talking about being embarrassed, what happened? I expected when Inter were playing, I expected them to see the same comeback, the same, I don't know, just things went south, and they were nowhere to be seen. Like that game, it was like and one-sided. If you watch that game, it was totally 100% one-sided. There was no way you could have told me Inter will have a comeback. I was watching it and I was like, no way, this is gonna happen.
The first time I saw them, they were really confused. The way this kid Do was running past them, and then looking at someone like Dembele, like being there at a free roll, and then someone like Hakimi coming all the way to attacking. I just said, whoa, this is over. Inter were really confused the first beginning minutes. And then PSG, I think their tactic wise, they were really much better because they anticipated to play high line. I mean, playing high line, and then Inter, everyone was backline. It really pressed the Inter team, and they had to set back. Not again when they were playing against Barcelona, when you could see Inter going in front. So this game, I think Inter were really relaxed. according to my own analysis, they were relaxed in the first 25 minutes. They were actually starting to defend. They were waiting for PSG, to dominate and then getting tired. But PSG dominated and then they utilized their chances. So what I can say is Inter to be blamed, but PSG, tactical wise, they were much better. The kid, though the Dembele, Hakimi, Vitinha, those guys were really playing entertaining football. So Inter were really confused from the first beginning minutes. So that's why we're expecting them to come back. It was really late conceding those early goals against PSG, a team that was really well strategized. So yeah, that's what I can say about Inter, man.
Okay, what can we say about somebody like their manager, Luis Enrique? Him coming up with a team which was out of the. If you watch, they were on the qualifiers. They were not on the top tier while they were qualifying for the games. But them coming up and then winning the game. What's that much more to say from a manager's perspective? If you watch that game,
about Luis Enrique, I think this is was a personal thing for him to do. He wanted to achieve this because I remember the last time her daughter passed away, so may her soul rest in peace. So Enrique wanted maybe to achieve a thing so that he can remember the daughter rather. So even after the full time, you saw the fans applauded Luis Enrique because of his antics, because of his coaching skills, and then they also put some banners showing the Luis Enrique's daughter. So this to Luis Enrique, tactical wise, he was much better. And then this was kind of a personal thing for him to achieve with this PSG team. So
okay.
This showing you how a prowess this guy is.
Also I can give it up to somebody like Donnarumma, the goalkeeper. Man, he was so good at that game. Also, we cannot left him out. He was so good.
Donnarumma made some unstoppable saves for the past. He denied this number 9 guy of Inter. He denied him some real chances, some real clear chances. So Donnarumma also kept the PSG team, but we expected this from Donnarumma. Donnarumma is a world-class goalkeeper. He making those saves, it's required of him. But this on a final, is to be applauded also. Yeah.
So another game where haters. This if there's a year which hate watchers we have had a very bad season, man. It's this 2024-2025 season, man. I was banking for man like Anthony, the GOAT. But man, hey Cucurella, this guy, I don't know. He has banked all the guys on all the games you have watched, man. Cucurella at that wing, he has stopped so many good players and not having a chance to do what they do the best, man. Because how can you tell me, Anthony? I don't know how many chances do you have? I think it's less than 10 on that game. And then your team Chelsea, without. It was already 1 goal. We were so happy. Yeah, this is the game, man. Coming up, you guys also beating them 5. I was like, nah, this is not happening. I don't know. First of all, how do you feel having a trophy? And then how you feel also going to the Champions League with a trophy already?
First of all, I remember the last episode. I told you that Cucurella is a masterclass left back. This guy is going to pocket Anthony. Was I wrong? Okay, and then for us having a trophy, this is a real achievement for us. We saw some hate watchers like you, hate watchers like Jamie Carragher. They were really against us. They're saying that Chelsea is not going anywhere. And then the first 10 minutes, come on, bang, a goal out of nowhere. I knew that this is over. And then the way Betis defended, this was really crazy. We were trying to go in front, but we lacked connection. We lacked the connection between Enzo and Caicedo in that midfield. Malo Gusto was really pressed. Malo Gusto was really down on this game. I think that's why even the coach decided, okay, let me gamble, bringing in James. And then you saw the results. You saw the fruits. But the first half, I was really expecting zero. I had zero expectation from the Chelsea team. We displayed a very horrible show. We displayed a horrible kind of a match against Betis. Betis, they should have utilized their chances for them to maybe kill the game in the beginning because they had a lot of chances. I can also applaud our goalkeeper, Petrovic. Jorgensen, he made some great saves to deny Betis a 2-0 lead, 3-0 lead. So what I can say, we had a backlash. We had maybe kind of a backlash in our defense because our defenders were really confused. So you saw that was the first time Chaloba and Badiashile started a game. So it was really hard for them to connecting with Malogusto because he was actually pushing more in front. Malogusto is attack minded, so he was going more forward. And also the goal came from his wing. I mean, that was so poor for Chelsea team in the beginning of the first half. But at the end of the day, we got the trophy. That's
man,
what
but
matters.
I think I could give it up because your manager saw where the weak link is, and he did.
Yeah.
He brought in somebody like a Sancho. He brought in, as you have said, he brought in Reece James also. Man, and those two subs when they came, and everything changed on that game. Palmer became Palmer. We never saw him the first half. Second half, he was so good, brilliant in that game. Sancho also, man, in Manchester United, him not having anything, come to that, and then him bantering us also online. It was not a good thing. Unfortunately,
Yeah, man.
for you guys bringing him back to Manchester United, he has done us bad. No, it wasn't a good feeling. But man, after I see what happened in that game, I was like, yeah, you know what? This is what we need from a manager. Study the game, see what the issue is and where the loophole are, and then try and fix it. And just 2 changes, even though he did the other changes after, but only it needed 2 changes for the whole game to change 100%. And everything went on your favor, which is so good. And for us haters, man, it's bad kinda. We thought we'll be the team finishing up with the cup. Only things to go south on our way, man. I don't know what to do. And it's bad. I was hoping you guys to start Sanchez. I don't know what happened. Sanchez was on the bench.
No, we couldn't start Sanchez because Jorgensen played the whole Conference League, but there was a time in the Premier League where Jorgensen took Sanchez's number, but Sanchez reclaimed the position. So this was a Jorgensen campaign. So he had to start in there. I was expecting also Reece James to start because he had some maybe he wasn't really fit to start in the Premier League, but seeing that the coach after post-match analysis, the coach said that he can't start Reece James all season because he had to preserve him. He's a special player, yes, and because of the many injuries that he's had, so the coach had to maybe rest him and then maybe bring him in the second half, which James told the coach, "Coach, I'm going to win you this thing," and definitely he win. And then he saw how Palmer became Palmer. I mean, that was so kind of a monster behavior. Palmer just decided, give me the ball. Let me show you how it's done.
2 assists and a penalty.
Yeah, 2 assists and a penalty, man. That was so crazy. This is the Palmer that I needed. And mark me you, Club World Cup. We are going to cause a lot of problems.
Okay, let's wait and see because many teams are there. So it's not kind of TV. It's a Betis kind of game. Or the other teams you are playing. It's not like you're playing with the Betis.
No, bro.
The other teams I don't know from where.
Why are you hating now, man? Why are you hating now?
I'm not hating. I'm saying like this team big.
It's a big stage. Betis. No, you guys say Betis were a real deal, right? We played against Nottingham, we won. We played against Liverpool, we won. We played against Betis. Now you're still saying that Club World Cup we're going to face a lot of challenges. Let the challenges come. Chelsea's a team to watch. When we see a trophy, man, that's when that's when you see the real Chelsea. Okay. The Chelsea of Drogba, the Chelsea of those eras, man. The Chelsea of the Champions League. Come on. This is a trophy you're fighting against.
Okay. To other places where this is where if you are guys on the audio, man, you need to turn it up and see on the videos. I got my Portugal. guys online have bantered me. How many jerseys do I have and how many teams I support? Because whenever a team performs, I'm always having always having a jersey for it.
Yeah, man. Why do you have a lot of jerseys for different teams? Just stick with regular jerseys. I mean, only Premier League team jerseys is not bad. Come on.
I
when a team wins, I think when a team wins, you go and buy a jersey. That's what you do.
For once,
I mean, that's what you do.
No. I was rocking the PSG jersey because of Mbappe. While Mbappe was still there, that's why I have the old jersey for PSG. Now I'm rocking the Portugal jersey. Man, you know what it is. Man, like the GOAT himself, Ronaldo. Let's start off the game. It was Portugal against Germany. Which for me, I don't know how I can explain that game. The game which we thought, or if you watch the German team and also how they started the game, it was 100% sure there's no way Portugal were gonna win that game. How they were playing, but man, the GOAT himself, Cristiano Ronaldo, doing his thing at his age, man, I was like, this is why many guys, even though there's this competition between him and Messi, this is the drawing line where it draws them two apart. Because those guys, man, because at 40 years old, you don't expect him to be on the same, like on the spots to do what he was doing that game. It was totally on him to do that, man. That's one game. Another them, there's another GOAT, but upcoming. It's what we want to see. Somebody like Yamil Yamal. The game which they played, I was like, how in the hell is this happening? You know, I did not expect. Yamil came out loud, man. I don't know how many goals did he score. Was it 2 or 3? Was I don't know, man. I think it was close. I think it's 2 goals, man. And I was like, wait a minute. Is this the boy which you were saying? Like, has it?
And then he gave assist, man. Also,
yeah, I think he had 2 goals and 1 assist.
Two goals and 1 assist. Yeah,
I was like, yeah. This is why many guys are comparing him now to the likes of Ronaldo, to the likes of Messi, because of the impact he has while he plays on the game. And that's what we saw. But when it comes to the main game, it was the final, where now it's Yamil, the next generation of players which we want to see. And then now the one-off generation of the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, who are out of the game as of now. Maybe in the next 2-3 games, 4 years, we are not going to see him. But that game, the final, which is now PSG, it was Spain against Portugal. Man, that game was totally different from what I expected to see. How was your perspective while you watched that game? Or what did you expect? What was the outcome which you thought it would be the best outcome for you?
For me, you basically know that I'm a Spain guy from the beginning. So I like the way these young kids are portraying themselves. I like the style these young kids are playing their football. I mean, coming into the final, I had an easy option. For me, I wanted Spain, and then I also had someone like Neto in this Portugal team. I was like, this is my guy, man. But on the other side, also had Cucurella, so I was kind of mixed. But from the beginning, I expected Spain to be much better compared to Portugal, and we actually saw the way they started. I mean, as Zubimendi scoring that goal, and then maybe Portugal coming back. I mean, that was really brave of them. They come back into the game. They pulled everything. Their tactic. I mean, they changed everything totally in the game. Then they had to take the game into the extras. I mean, Portugal against Spain. I was expecting Spain to win it easily, but also Portugal with their old mates. I mean, they really showed that they can play football. They show that experience really matters. And at the end of the day, we saw that they had to take the cup because it was penalties, and penalties doesn't have the owners. So the best team normally loses on the penalties.
Okay, but no way, man. Did you see what Mendes did to that game? Did you?
No.
Did you see how Nuno Mendes did on that game?
I saw Nuno Mendes pocketed Yamin, but that was easy. But also, Nuno Mendes has pocketed this season alone. He's pocketed the likes of Salah. You saw.
Yeah.
Played a lot of wingers. I mean, he's just been brilliant. He played against Doku, right?
Yeah, man.
Mendes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he pocketed Doku. I mean, keeping that guy out of 90 minutes in the game, keeping someone like Salah in a Champions League game, that is really huge for someone like Mendes. So Mendes this season has been brilliant. So he deserves to be applauded also. But coming to the final, I feel like Lamine is going to maybe outshine Mendes. But Mendes, with his mentality that yes, this season I've pocketed a lot of wingers. So Lamine, I'm going to be on you, and that was so cool of him. So the press point that Portugal knew was put this man to Lamine, because Lamine is the connector, is the one who's going to connect the Spain team. So when Lamine was manhandled, Spain lost it. I mean, yeah.
Okay, but at one point, I was like, I wanted Yamil to win it. Not because he's young, not because how what could make him after winning that game, we could have seen a very different beast. But at another point, man, after his comments online, I was like, you know what? I was supporting you, but this is what we say, kiburi, or how will I say, for lack of a good word, man, he'll be hard-headed. If he could have won that game, I was 100% sure this boy will be very hard-headed, not just very hard-headed. Because you saw the comments he posted before the game when they play against French. He was like, you know what? If this is the game which is gonna determine who's gonna win the Ballon d'Or, let's wait and watch tonight. You know, that's what he was saying. And then he win the game. So I was like, if he wins also against Portugal, we are not gonna say anything for the rest of the period before the Ballon d'Or comes out. And this is one thing also which us players, fans, I mean, we were angry last season during the Ballon d'Or because of Real Madrid, because the likes of this guy, what's the name? Vinicius. How he was speaking, it was like he owned it. It was his. You know, we don't need you to have that mentality like it's a must, I'm the one having it. No.
In football, you're supposed to be discipline is the most important thing. Even if you've played football, the first thing a coach tells you, you have to be disciplined. So you don't have to be nut-headed, or you don't have to be hard-headed. You have to calm down. You have to maybe avoid the social media sometimes. You see someone last season, why Rodri won? Because of discipline. That's the most important thing. Also, I was expecting Vinicius to win, but because the way he talked, they had to give to Rodri. So Lamine, also the way he normally sometimes tweets, the way he wants to prove his critics, that's good. Proving your critics wrong, but then going and posting. I remember there was a time a few months ago, someone commented about him sagging the shots, and then him going again, winning the Copa del Rey, and then sagging the shots. That's disrespectful. So you have to be respectful first of all, and then the rest of the glory will come your way. But yeah, as you've said, discipline is the most important thing in football.
Okay, because for me, I was like, if he wins it, and after all the critics he has had the whole season, and then he comes and wins also, he banks also, again, playing against Cristiano Ronaldo, and winning, because he has done his celebration quite a while, you know, some of them, like around most of them, and then come up and then also do the same thing. I was like, you know what, if we allow this one to go on, he'll be untamed, for lack of a good word. I think that's the good word.
Atachoma shule.
So for me, I was like, you know what, good for it, man. And also for Bruno at least, hey, you know what, I was like, yo, hey, we need a cup.
Oh, Manchester people, hey, you had a cup finally, man. How was the feeling of winning a cup?
At least I was like, if you don't win anything, it will be worse, because now it will be banter everywhere, not in the Champions, not in the Europa, not in the where. And I was like, let him win because of that.
But you guys had a chance of winning the cup. I saw you had a tour. Was it Australia or was it where?
Man, this is
you had a chance of winning a trophy, and then you are beaten by Ligia was there, man. How is this team?
It's just
then
business.
You're portraying the first team, and then not business, nothing like business, man. How are you beaten by that team?
I
was just chilling, scrolling through X, and then I was like, Manchester beaten by Wazee team somewhere in, I don't know, in the old villages of South Korea. I mean, come on, Manchester.
I didn't watch even a single game on the international tour. I was like, nah, I'm not on the mood to get frustrated again. So I was like, nah, not happening. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, don't worry, guys.
Yeah, it's fine. Let's wait and see. Yeah, let's wait and see, man. I think it's gonna be. Let's wait and see what, because the next point we're gonna touch in, it was the Ballon d'Or. So after what you have seen, the games, the results, the comments online, and what we know about the Ballon d'Or, also, it's sometimes we think it is much more of a personal, like a personal brilliance. But again, there's some outside there things that may change or may lead to what we think should be not happening. So what's your thoughts like now? Because if I think if Spain could have won it, I could have easily given it to Yamil. But now they never won it, and Yamil, as of now, he has like 3 trophies. But Dembele also on the other side, he has like 4 trophies, and he was like he has quite a while. But I was asking some also I was having a chat with some of my friends also. They were like, you know what, between the two, none of them deserve to have it. But also when you look outside them, the two of them, there's nobody else who outshined the both of them. So it's like it's a hard place to draw who you're gonna give that trophy. Or if you're given the chance, who do you think gonna give and what merits are you looking at? Because now guys are saying it's not about the goals, it's not about the what, it's not about how many cups you won.
So for me, on my view, first of all, if you could have asked me this question for like 4 weeks ago, I could have easily said that I'm going to choose Rafinha to win the Ballon d'Or, because I thought that Barcelona is going to win the Champions League. And Rafinha, you saw how he's risen from Leeds, going to Barcelona, winning everything in Barcelona. except when they were knocked out by Inter in that Champions League. That was 4 weeks ago. Then coming 2 weeks ago, we had a debate amongst Lamine and Dembele. As you've seen, Dembele has won the quadruple of the France. He's won everything literally in France, but he didn't win anything with France. You see, I mean, in the France league, he won everything, but the France national team, he didn't have any impact during these two games. Actually, the first game, you see the way they really lacked communication. The four strikers, he started with four strikers. They were like, damn, why are you starting with the four strikers? He started with the four players up front. Didier Deschamps. That was really a worst mistake. So France were knocked out. Coming to Lamine Yamal, as you've seen, Spain, in Spain, he won everything, literally. He came into the final and expected him to win the league, Nations League. So if he could have won the Nations League, maybe he could have won the Ballon d'Or. But as you've seen, he didn't win the champion. He didn't win the Nations League. And then coming to maybe someone who, out of nowhere, I could have given him because at least he won an international trophy. Was someone like Ronaldo, because this is the GOAT, and these things happen. Because you remember last season, Messi out of nowhere just won something. Then he was given. So Ronaldo could have given him, but if you see the Saudi League, a Ronaldo team didn't even win the Saudi League, which recently finished Al Ittihad finishing on top. So it's really a very hard, I don't know. Let's say it's a kind of a critical situation where you have like three main contenders: Rafinha, Dembele, and Lamine Yamal. Ronaldo somehow, but no, I won't give him. Maybe we can give someone like Pedro Neto. Decide like, okay, Neto won the UEFA Conference League, and he won the Nations League. Can we give it to Neto? Performance at Chelsea? No. Okay, I'm just trying to analyze everything. I'm just trying to analyze every situation. Just listen. No, just listen to me, man. Listen. Neto at Chelsea, he didn't win anything. He just won the Conference League.
Okay.
His brilliance, individual brilliance, he was good. At Chelsea, he made some good goals, but this is a world-class stage. Neto is a little bit down. So for me, if I'm in that choosing panel, just give it to Yamal because he's been to the final.
Okay, but check it out. Somebody like a Salah, him having the start which he has, except the fact that he never won the Champions League. Do you think that also? But they won the EPL. Do you think also that one gives him a point of, you know what? Also, he can be a contestant because of that. How? Because if you check the number of goals and assists he has have this season, he's the topping one. Nobody's close even to him. What do you think?
But for Salah, you see, a Ballon d'Or also goes with individual brilliance. Salah scored goals, scored important goals, scored a lot of goals. But when was that? Do you remember the last time Salah scored a goal except from the last day? Do you have a fact that Salah scored for the past, 10 games?
I think the last game he scored is March or February, the end of February or March, yeah.
Yeah, before the last game, right? So his form was really deteriorating. So you can't put someone like Salah, and then you can't put Salah because he's only based on England. This is a this is a top player in the world.
Talking about the top player,
top performer in the world.
About talking that, Cristiano Ronaldo posted a comment online where he said, for you to win it, you need to win the Champions League. And then somebody, who's the other guy who came back from him? I forget the name. There's somebody who came back and said, so is it? I don't remember the name of the guy. Also, he was a former player who was like, you know what? You don't have to determine the game because of the Champions League only. So you don't give a trophy because of the Champions League only. Now it's come to my to like, okay, which other league should we consider to give so that you can give the cup?
First of all, you have to consider the national on your national team. That's the first thing. What did you achieve with the national team? What did you achieve with your club on your league, on your domestic league? What did you achieve with your club on international leagues? Those are the easy criteria that they normally use. So someone like Salah, did he do anything with Egypt? No, he didn't. Did you do anything with Liverpool? Yes, he did. His performance, was it good? Yes, it was. What was his form? All season, was he consistent? No, he wasn't. Yamal, was he good? Yes. All season, was he good? Yes. What did he achieve? What did he do in this? Did he came in when he was most needed? Did this form keep on rising, or it was just tumbling? That's what they normally look. Those are the easy things they normally look. Dembele also has been good, but coming to the France national team, Dembele performing? No, he wasn't. So I mean, it's going to be a very slight race. The one who's going to take it is going to win it with a small margin. That is my take. Going to
Okay.
win it with a small margin. Yeah.
Okay, nice, man. So, as we finished out, is a transfer rumors. We are in and out. Spurs, first of all, winning it up, having a trophy, and then kicking the manager. The memes
I mean,
online.
that was so cheap. Why
No,
would this? The manager told you guys that on my second season I do things, and then coming next season I'm going to bring you more things. Even 1 week later, I mean, come on, Spurs.
memes only were like, you know what? We don't do that here. We don't win trophies. So don't bring trophies here. No.
Yeah, man. I think that was a concrete reason for them to change the manager. We don't want trophies. We're okay. Already won whatever we wanted, man.
Okay, that's one. And also on the other side, man, as of today, we are watching now, man. This is gonna be the highest transfer of an England player. With going to Liverpool, man, for 120. Is it 126?
126 is going
Yeah.
to be it's going to break the Caicedo deal, man.
Okay, because that was no. Yeah. So
Yeah, the Caicedo was the highest.
yeah, without add-ons, not because we haven't confirmed about the add-ons still yet, so we don't know how much we're gonna reach right now. So I think do you think that's a good move for Liverpool going to that high kind of margin?
I'm not sure. Do you remember a boy called Federico Chiesa?
Okay, they're selling him, man. I saw he's on the list to go, man.
Yeah, you remember him, right?
Yeah,
Before he came to Liverpool, what were you expecting?
a good
Very
game,
brilliant,
Yeah.
a very brilliant player. He's a very talented winger. I mean, that guy is a baller. Same as Vince. Vince is a very good baller. He plays good football. But this is Premier League, my brother. So
Okay.
let's wait and see.
But,
Let's wait and see.
but for him, I think injury is what because he played less than he just came the first game and got injury. So I think injury was part and parcel of what never made us see what he can play in that game. You know, that's what one thing I think.
Let's just hope that Fitz is not going to be injured. But she also has to know that this is England. It's not going to be easy. Ask someone like Luis Diaz. Ask their striker. Ask how Premier League is. Ask Hojland. Ask Zagzi. They'll tell you how. Ask Jackson. But at least Jackson, you've seen his impact. This is Premier League. Let's wait and see for him to maybe kick in the ball, be in that Liverpool team, wear that Liverpool jersey, prove to everyone, prove like Mamouche that yes, I can play in the Premier League. So it's a matter of time until we know that this. But on a Liverpool perspective, this is a good signing. With talented player.
Okay, another side, Manchester United doing the biggest thing. Man like Kuna, you guys are you know what you are having a fun bantering us over right and center, man. But how comes, man? He was given a chance to go Nottingham Forest, man, but he was like, nah, no, Newcastle, and he was like, nah, Manchester United is a thing, so that one already confirmed. But also Mbeumo is up to, we have not yet confirmed about it. And also I saw this other guy, what's his name? Greek Crocus, this is from Sporting.
Gyökeres.
Yeah, yeah, he has a very hard name. Yeah, man. So the Sporting guy, he was given a chance to join Arsenal. He's not going up still to it. Somebody like also Mbeumo, but for me, I was like, you know what? For the Mbeumo thing, I think this deal, it's so good. It's he has overpriced himself. That's one thing wrong with me, man. Because how can you be being paid a salary of 45 and you asking 250? For me, it's like, you know what? That's too much. That's too much for a player to ask that kind of money.
No, Mbeumo is very brilliant. I mean, he's seen that coming to Manchester, this is a big club, right?
Yep.
I'm an African player. I have to make end meets. I'm saying that I'm 28 years old, but deep down I know my age. So I need to invest this football. If they can't meet my wage, then there's no reason for me to go in. Let me just stay here, enjoying my football. Because if he also goes to Manchester United, he's expected to perform brilliantly. How many years does he have? So personal wage, it's very important. As for footballers, African footballers, the first thing that you normally look at, profit. How is it going to profit
Man,
me?
but
That's a very good.
that's like 5 times of what you're being paid. That's too
Yeah,
much.
it's okay. Why do you want me? Why do you want my services? Because I'm good. I deserve it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gyökeres also the price it's so high, not yet, but he also he said he
Yeah.
want to go to Manchester United. Man, and then this thing with is it Al Hilal? Al Hilal. Man, 3
Al
players,
Hilal, Al Hilal
three
are really. I mean,
three
come on, Al
three
Hilal.
players have already refused. First of all, it was Bruno Fernandes. He wanted to be there, he refused. This other guy, what's the name? This other guy. Like
Sancho.
no, Sanchez no, like two guys also.
Osimhen.
Oh yeah,
Osimhen.
Avin Osimhen also. He refused to go to that team. Also, I forget the other name of the 3 guys now don't want to go on that team. But I don't know what's happening, man.
But
They are overspending and no player wants to go to that team. What's the issue?
I think Al Hilal after Neymar fallout, that team. I think it's been going upside down. The team has money. These guys have oil money.
No, so do we know,
There's a
man?
lot of
When it comes to cash, it's their
Saudi
thing.
have money. These guys are they're just telling you, just come. We'll give you your own island. Just come. We'll give you whatever you want. But players are someone like Bruno is thinking about his own maybe you can say personal achievement. Going to Saudi look like someone like John Duran. Duran I really didn't like his move going to Saudi, but Durant still went. He's still young. He could have achieved a lot of things when he could have stayed in England. He could have stayed maybe a big team right now. A team like Chelsea will have gone for him. But right now his value depreciated. So Bruno saw that he goes to Saudi, his personal achievement, maybe his European tour, his European achievement is going to deteriorate. He's going to be on the lower side. Still, someone like Benzema winning the Ballon d'Or and then going to Saudi. Right now, we don't hear about Benzema.
Okay,
Also,
nice.
Al Hilal, they're spending a lot of money because they also went for their rivals, Al Ittihad player N'Golo Kante, but due to fan rivals, fans clash, Al Ittihad fans say there's no way you guys are going to take N'Golo Kante on loan. This will be a clash of fans. This is going to bring a lot of problem in the Saudi league. So Al Hilal, they have money, yes, but achievement, they're not achieving anything because the best team in Saudi right now, Al Ittihad.
Okay, nice. Coming to your team, you guys already have somebody like a Leon Delap already on the
Liam
on
Delap, man.
Yeah, and then also you guys, Sterling, back to your camp. What do you think, man? Are you gonna send the guy out or you know what?
Okay, let me start about Liam Delap. This is a good sign. This is a good kid. This is a young kid. This is the energy that we need in that team right now. This is a player who's experienced playing in the Premier League. I mean, him being there, maybe contesting on that number 9 position with Jackson. I respect Jackson. I really respect him. But this Liam Delap is going to make Jackson release the monster in him because if he comes there, Liam Delap, we know how he poaches the ball, how he harasses. So Jackson also will want to be bringing in another striker right now in Chelsea. It's really needed because last time we were playing with that kid, Tyreek George, as a Jackson competitor. So right now we have 2 strikers and they're still going for more because that was the position where we lacked. We really lacked someone when Jackson maybe sometimes was red carded, injured, and then someone like Sterling coming back to Chelsea. I mean, Arsenal, just take this guy and buy him. Why are you guys turning him to us? This guy already loves Arsenal. He just put his kid on your academy. Why are you making him coming back to Chelsea, man?
Okay.
But he's our player. He's our player. But I don't know. I don't think he's in our plans. So he'll be in our sub team. Maybe if I'm Sterling, I'll just go to Saudi.
I was watching on the international, man. This team, Arsenal, Zubimendi, man. The way he was playing that game, I was like, shit, I don't want to see this guy in the Arsenal team. And how good that team is as of now, playing wise. And then having Zubimendi in that team, I was like, shit. We are up for a good kind of a season next season if everything goes well, man.
Yeah, I don't want to watch that guy. Last summer I watched Merino playing for Spain. I was like, I don't want this guy to come to the Premier League because the guy plays a slow football, and then when he normally knows the positioning, he just comes out of nowhere. You see his scores. Someone like Zubimendi has a different style. This guy is a very good poacher. I mean, coming to the Premier League, I don't want to see Chelsea versus Arsenal. I really don't want to because I know that we're going to be terrorized properly.
Okay, let's wait and see. Man, Man City, hey, they have I don't know how many signings. Even I
Yeah.
lost count of it. I think they already have like 4 signings already.
That right now they're at 4.
There's one guy from AC Milan already, and there's somebody
Yeah.
from Lyon already. Those are the 2 guys which I forget the names. One they have
Cherky, you have Cherky, and you have
that's from
Reinders.
yeah, that's from the guy from Cherky is the
Leon.
guy from Lyon, and the other one is from from AC
Tijani.
Milan.
It's called
Yeah.
Tijani from AC.
Yeah, those two are the two new ones. I didn't get them, and then I saw them. They're giving out Grealish already, so I don't know
Yeah.
who's gonna there. And then on the other news, I saw already somebody like a KDB. He's ready to go for Napoli. That's a good that's a good sign. The green light already, so that's given out. And then for the international, man, as we went off, hey, one very good game, man. I wish I could have the Senegal jersey also. You're gonna banter me again.
I mean, my team England. We were really embarrassed yesterday. Come
Very bad.
on, England.
3-1,
Come
man.
on.
3-1,
That is
man.
That is the first African team to win against England. But again, I'm happy. African, we're winning everywhere, man.
Okay,
we're
and
winning
then-
their own grounds.
Okay, nice. And then also now, man, giving up, man. I think I should give up a shout out. Many guys have not watched it for the World Cup qualifiers, man. Team like Jordan, hey, this time has come up good, man. They'll be on the World Cup Cup. They qualified it, yeah, on the Asian. So it's their first time to be there. So it's a good sign, man. Yeah,
That's a great achievement, Jordan. And then you also have seen a team like Uzbekistan.
Hey, they
They also qualified.
Yeah, they beat Qatar 3 goals, man. I was like, yo, that's bad. That's bad. After Qatar beating Iran 1 goal, I was like, okay, this football, things do run here and there. So what's the man? It's a good thing. What's your thing about with your team, man? Gor Mahia, what's your thoughts as you see it?
Hey, our Kogalo. Kogalo, they are giving me sleepless nights. First of all, Kogalo, we were leading very good against Mashemeji. What happened? The game was played at our own backyard, at our home ground, the Raila Odinga Stadium. But still, we can't beat the Mashemeji. Come on, Kogalo. That was a bit shameful. Expecting that it's going to get 3 points. Now, Police only need a draw to win the Premier League. But Police being Police, maybe they'll just stumble. Shabana, we are counting on you, Shabana. If Shabana beats Police, those are the matches that you're trying to do. If we beat this team, and if this team beats this team, we're going to qualify to the next. We're going to win the Premier League. So if Police beats Shabana, if Shabana beats Police, and then Kogalo beats Police, God are winning. And then God beats Ulinzi, and then God beats Police. They're going to take it home. So let's wait and see.
I don't understand your maths. Your maths is not mathing for me, but it's okay. Because of now,
I've been doing this math for the last 2 months. I've been doing this math. The maths are not mathing. Why like this? Why like this?
Kenya Police already Kenya Police already have 61 points and Gor have 55 points. Tusker have 55 points also, man. And Kakamega Homeboys have 54 points. So that's a very close call for those 3 teams. Very close call.
But the 2 dogs are Kogalo and Police, definitely. But this season, I told you last time that I'm counting for Police to win because Police have really portrayed a good season. And Kogalo, it's high time that we take our chances, not being beaten by a team like City Stars. It's not that I disrespect City Stars. I really applaud City Stars. I really love that team. I really loved Ezekiel Odera, who was a player at City Stars. So I was his fan. I was his number 1 fan. But Kogalo being beaten by City Stars, Kogalo being beaten by Talanta, embarrassing. Next season, we're not expecting it. So it's high time we rise. Be the Kogalo that can go a whole Premier League season without being beaten.
Okay, let's wait and see, man. That's all, man. And then big shout out to the guys, man. Hey, man, we're gonna be jumping here and there, just giving us because, man, the football is not yet gone. It's not yet finished, but at least now, for those guys who are the other side, it's kinda I don't know. Let's wait and see because there's the World Cup, the Club World Cup. It's gonna start next week, I think so. Maybe date 17.
Date 15.
Date 15, date 15, yeah. So we're gonna and good thing. I saw some games are good. They're gonna be played earlier, 10, 11, but there's some few ones which are gonna be go at 3, man. Those one, it's hard for me to catch. But
Yeah, it's nice.
yeah, the other ones we're gonna try, man, and see, man. So I don't know. Let's wait and see, man. It's kind of a good place to see. At least there's a football here and there,
Okay, I like to shout out also my friend. She is a good friend of mine. She is a Manchester supporter, but okay, Grace Tally, I'd like to shout you out. Thank you for supporting our podcast. So,
Okay.
Manchester United, you're down. Chelsea, you're up.
Okay, let's wait and see, man. So it's kind of a good thing, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's wait and see, cause now the only thing maybe it's only see who's gonna who are you banking? Because I know Chelsea's there, so definitely you're gonna support your team to do it,
Easy. Chelsea.
Okay.
Chelsea all time.
I'll find a team. This team, the only time the only team which I supported and lost me for this season, it's Manchester United. So
And that's your best team.
yeah, so I'm gonna find a, cause I always have team everywhere. Real Madrid also the same thing. So I think I'm gonna find a team to support on that kind of end. But let's wait and see. It's gonna cook well. I think so.
Yeah, man. It's been nice.
It's kind of let me say, man, a big shout out to our fans, man. Big thanks to you guys for liking, subscribing, also, and giving the comments to the other guys and sharing the information. Don't forget, man, follow us in the TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Tell a friend, man. It's been nice. Man like Louis and man like Dawuud. Till next week, it's been nice, man. Adios. We out.
Adios.